Gemini, my darlings, let's dive straight into your reading, okay? Let's go. Let's see what wants to come out. Gemini. Oh, wow. You're building a network. You're building a social circle. You're building up confidence and self-esteem after a period of time where you was really going through difficult emotions, okay? So today we're talking about your emotions and the negative emotions fading away. You could have been going through dark night of the soul, depression, loss, financial ruin as well, I want to say. Struggling financially. Oh, I see an issue here with a friendship group, a family member, someone in your life. Oh, someone taking away your hope and your belief system. Or even you. Oh, dear. Yeah? To be honest with you, I think it's you. I think you've been fighting with yourself internally, Gemini. And I think you've been telling yourself all the most awfulest things you could possibly ever imagine that's been keeping you stuck and making you believe that your destiny isn't your destiny. Yeah? I don't know if you've done this already or you're set to do this, but you need to switch off. Switch off all your devices, turn off all your electrical gadgets, take a time away from whatever career you're in. If it's the weekend or whatever day off you have, you need to sit in silence by yourself, yeah? Listen to music only, soft melodic music, meditate, maybe even read a book, yeah? Something spiritual or educational, something of the right vibration for you, because you've been glued to something, watching something or someone else, and it's just filling your brain with stressors. Yeah, you're overanalyzing, you're overthinking, you're not detaching enough from social media, you're not detaching enough from the roles of work, your responsibilities in your career. You're putting so much pressure on yourself and on your head to achieve something. You just keep going around and around through like dark night of the soul. Yeah, because you're trying to get a network together. It looks like you're trying to get a bunch of people together to help you and support you to build whatever it is you want to build. Looks like it's career related. Could be like an event, a celebration, something you're trying to put together. It looks very ambitious. It looks very nice. But I would question why on earth you're doing this as well, right? I told everyone these readings are not just this is happening for you, this is happening for you. There's loads of readers on the platform that you can go to and get a quick wham bam, this is my future. Over here, we look at your psyche. We look at what's going on inside of you. We look at the unconscious energy. So what I see here and what I would ask you if I was working with you on a one-to-one, it would be a very important psychodynamic conversation about why are you doing this? Because if it's like you're putting so much on pressure on yourself to do this, it feels like who are you trying to impress? Yeah? Because you don't need to impress anyone. If this is destiny, if this is meant to be what you're doing, do it from a loving place in your heart. Yeah? Because it looks like you could be at risk of spending too much money or showing out too hard, chasing the clout instead of doing it from a place of love and integrity. Don't lose that integrity. Don't lose that God inspiration, that God frequency. Understand why you're doing what you're doing. Because if you've got the wrong people around you and the wrong motivation, you're going to do everything from a place of money and longing and craving for what you don't have instead of just doing it out of joy. Yeah, because something's being rushed here. You're rushing something. You're not reading the fine print. Could be related to children here, right? Rushing around, trying to hold it together. In this moment, you could be arguing with people. I see a masculine you're arguing with. I see a female friend that's potentially turned her back. I see a lot of issues within your social network because whatever you've been doing or that's been going on, it's I want to say ruffled feathers, but it's just like this is not even the best term to kind of use for something like this. It's arguments, disagreements, because when it involves money and it involves controls and who's doing this and who's doing that, I'm seeing people stealing other people's ideas, intellectual property disagreements, like this is mine, I had that first, I came up with this, I came up with that, all of these negative thoughts and feelings, and all of it just looks blasphemous and negative and something you don't need in your circle. Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the wrong circle, start hanging around with the wrong people because they're all claiming to do what you're doing and you're also meant to be friends and it's meant to turn out this way or that way, and in the end you realize you're not aligned to any of these people and everyone's chatting shit, everyone's making something up, everyone's trying to steal off everyone else, take other people's ideas or tear someone else down. It looks like a very negative energy that's been going on here in the past. Friendship group, social circle, just all of this disingenuine energy just for a bit of money. And that's had to come to an end now. You've had to really, really wake up and have a wake-up call and go, okay, I can't be out here living like this and chasing money and whatever this incident is with friends. And oh yeah, I'm the hermit. I stay by myself and stay away from most people, because most people don't know how to keep it 100. Let's just say that. Yeah, say one thing to your face, do another thing behind your back, and then yeah, you can only get so far in certain relationships. And I think you're learning that. Yeah, sometimes you just need to know when to walk away and call it quits, or just distance yourself from anyone that's just blocking your blessings. Yeah, and I see that here for you. I see you really trying to get over what obstacles you created for yourself within this network or social group, and trying to find a way to get your heart back and do things from heart. Yeah, because I see you're conflicted as well about speaking up on something. Yeah. Sometimes in life, we have to move away from some of the people that are dearest to us and that we love the most. And it's not like we've got to end relationships with them or have grudges or disagreements with them, but we definitely have to close out old negative cycles where we continue to just have relationships with them for the sake of it. If you know they're eating away at your time, energy, money, well-being, mental health, your relationship with spirit, God, the divine, if you know that that's being affected in any of these relationships and you're uncomfortable and being taken away from your true purpose, then all you could ever really do, and you owe it to yourself to do, is just to move away and get on with your life. Yeah? Get on with your life, do things independently if you have to, because some of the partnerships that you have in your life right now, got to be really honest here, they lack integrity. They lack integrity, and there's disingenuous energy here that I see coming forward, and that's why you're back and forth in your mind. And you wonder why you can't build the business in the way in which you need it to. You can't get the company or the career or the job or whatever it is. There's something going on in a dynamic that keeps you bouncing back from a negative way of looking at life. So you hang around with a bunch of people that all they do is clout chase. And it's all about the numbers and the followers and the money and bragging and being bossy. Then that's all they're ever going to do. So who's doing all the work, and then who's doing all the research? Who's doing all the background study? Who's actually saving money? Because if we're all out here buying really expensive garms and showing off and spending all of our money, who's saving it? If we're out here clout chasing on social media, who's studying it? Do you get what I mean? Like, there's imbalances in. That's the best example I can give you from the perspective I know. But you hang around with the wrong social group and the wrong social circle for too long, and you just become a part of the furniture in that community. And there's so much more we're all destined for. There's so many different things we should be doing. I always say, right, I always ask this to absolutely anyone who's in a unique position in their life. And I say, how do you know that you're not destined to be an opera singer? How do you know? How do you know that you are not the greatest harp player in this lifetime? How do you know? How do you know that you are not the greatest Formula One driver the world has ever seen? How do you know that? Because you ain't tried it. Think about all the things you've never tried in your life. You ever tried opera? No. Who knows what can come out of you in that vocal range? You ever tried to drive in Formula One? No. Who knows if you're better than Lewis Hamilton then? Who knows any of these things? You ever played the harp? No. Oh, well, you could be one of the greatest harp players of all time. We don't know it because you haven't tried it. But you're choosing to keep trying the same thing over and over again that ain't working when there's 100 other professions, 100 other ideas, 100 other people that you can connect with, ascend with, study, learn, evolve, grow, do something new, Gemini. Because that's where you find who you really are. You branch out and you try new things. But that means leaving old energies behind and old people behind and withdrawing. And that also means believing in yourself and following your passion. That means that you have to keep looking at the red flags and moving past them. Because someone's got a whole black book of red flags. This could be in relation to relationships, because I get that roster of all these men that you date. You date all these men, every single one of them's a red flag. You got all of these deals and investment deals and all these financial backing. Every single one of them's a red flag. There's so many red flags around you, but in your network, and you're building a network full of red flags. This is just an example, right? Take it as it resonates. But then you're wondering why things aren't working. In my head, I get, oh my God, well, I'm building a business with a bunch of people that do fraud. Then I wonder why I can't make any real money, and the money keeps collapsing, and all my accounts keep getting closed. Everyone around here is just doing deets, buying a little bit of Fendi and Gucci and Prada, and then we're back to square one every other quarter. Why are we not making any money here? Oh, because you're working with a bunch of people who don't actually understand the context of money, and they're all doing fraud, and you actually know that they're all dirty. Yeah? That's just an example. I'm dating all of these guys, but none of them I can settle down with. Because you're dating all of these guys. That's why. So why are they going to settle down with you and dating all of them? And you know that they're sleeping around with a load of other people. Red flags. You're just picking up red flags, putting in your handbag. Wondering why you're going home with problems. Backpack full of red flags. And then you wonder why life's struggling. Why you're struggling and stressed in life. And why you can't find the white flag to freedom. You've got to really look at what's going on in your life, Gemini. This sounds really harsh, and I love you, and I hope this finds you well, because your destiny's around the corner. Your destiny's long been around the corner, but you're still picking up red flags on the map that don't even belong to you. So start taking out all the red flags out of your backpack, walk along the path, put them right back on where they're meant to be, let someone else pick them up, because someone else owns all of these red flags. So these red flags are someone else's responsibility. Put them down and then go about your blood clot day and go to the finish line. Wave the white flag. Because your life is not meant to be lived the way in which you've been living it. And you know this. You know what's blocking you and what stands in your way. But once again, I'm looking at best friends and family members and people that have been in your life for a long time. And you know this person through this person, and this person introduced you to this person, and this person gave you this before, and this person done this before. Okay, keep them all then. Keep them all, and you will stay there together sinking. Because I'm the bitch in the situation. I will move away from anyone when I know the energy's wrong. Straight away. You're talking about me behind my back. You smile in my face, but I know it. You don't need to tell me. We don't need to prove it. I know it. I feel it. I smell it. I see how you move. Bye. Oh, I can see that that's going to block me. I see the way that you view money and your relationship with money has a clout connotation. It's all about chasing money. It's not about investing. It's not about saving. It's not about helping other people. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that. Oh, you're only helping people to do this. You're only helping these people to get clout and recognition. You're only doing this for attention. You're only doing this for that. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. You can dress up a mannequin all you like, but it's still going to be a mannequin. Yeah? You're looking for this is the best way I can leave it. You're looking for a real human engagement, a real strong human relationship, but you're going around dressing up a mannequin every single day. That mannequin, no matter how much you dress it, no matter how much Fendi you put on it, no matter what hat you give it, what wig you get it, what makeup you get it, it's still going to be a plastic mannequin. And you want a human. You need a human. So sit with that ideology, find your way through it, and understand that you can get to where you need to go when you start making really strong, decisive decisions and go, shit. I need to cut all that out of my life. I need to cut all of that out of my life. I need to be harsh. I need to be realistic. I need to be serious. Because if I really want what I want, if I really want my destiny and my life to manifest, I'm going to need to be real about it. And I'm going to need to stop pussyfooting around people and sugarcoating shit. I have to be real for myself and for others. And I need to do things with integrity from a place of love. Because it's easy to get around the wrong people. Like for me, the reason I'm so funny in situations is because I don't like gossip. I hate people that gossip. I think it's a really cringy quality to have. If you're gossiping about people, it says so much more about you than it does the person you're gossiping about. Because more than likely, they're not speaking about you. They're not thinking about you. They ain't got time. But you're gossiping about them. So my issue is, if I hang around with people that gossip, maybe the first time I went out with drinks with them, I didn't gossip. The second time I didn't. But the third, the fourth, and the fifth time, my resolve's getting weaker and weaker. Now I'm gossiping. Now I'm sitting there laughing. I might not even get involved, but now I've made a little laugh, made them think it's okay to gossip in front of me. And then suddenly, 2 months down the line, when you weren't gossiping before, now all you're doing is gossiping about whoever they're talking about. You don't want to be part of it. That's the same with you. You've had loads of money, you're really stable, you've been saving all your money, you start hanging around with these people, and all they do is go out wearing Fendi, and suddenly now you're wearing Fendi all the time too, and your bank account's dry. Do you get what I mean? You go out making big financial dealings, dealing around town, doing whatever you can to make a quick buck, ripping people off in the way that you do it as well. Because I'm just giving you what I get in my head is, you know, when you're a wheeler dealer and you're trying to come up in business and you're like, yeah, I've got this deal, I'll offer you this, I'll offer you that, yeah, how about that? You're making wheelers deals with a lack of integrity. You're just doing it for the sales numbers, and when you're doing that, you just keep doing it for the sales numbers, and all you get is a return on investment on those sales numbers. Where's the integrity? Where's the love? Where's the longevity? Yeah. Where's the conversion rate? Yeah. Where's the retention of customers and all of them thing there? They don't exist because you haven't worked enough or hard enough to create that formula. You're just looking for quick solutions, quick ways to align to a community. Yeah. Everyone thinks the best thing is people, clout, loads of people around me, makes my network look good, loads of numbers on socials, makes me feel great. Don't be fooled by the analytics, people. Don't be fooled by the numbers. Don't be fooled by the Fendi, the Gucci, the name brand, the clout that surrounds this community or that community. Yeah? Because the real strength in this lifetime and in spirituality as well are the individuals that know how to walk along with God, you and God alone. Me and God alone will make it to our destination because he will not forsake me. Me and him ain't gossiping. Me, when I go out with God, when I pop to the shops and God comes with me, we're not bitching and slagging anyone else off. We're not hustling people out of money. Yeah? Sorry guys, same what I see. Hope whoever this is for, it finds you well and you can take the metaphor and relate it to your life. Walk with God. Okay? Walk with God.
Spaceman, I always wanted you to go into space.